Welcome to this Fixit channel, and today in our Back to Basics we're going to examine what's the difference between the left click and the right click on your mouse. This is something that is probably one of the most misunderstood features, and the mouse is the thing we use all the time. Now if you're on a laptop and you have a trackpad, most laptops have two buttons. They do the same functions as the mouse buttons, left and right click. And even if your trackpad does not have buttons, the little trick here, most trackpads with no buttons still click if you go at the bottom of the trackpad, on the left, on the right side of the trackpad. So what's the difference between the left and the right click on a mouse? That is mysterious. Most people know that the left click, it does an action. So it clicks, it opens something, it opens a program, it lets you click a link on the internet, it lets you do something. But a lot of people don't know what the right click does. And here's the thing. So, left click, we all know that if we double click on something on our desktop, it opens. If I left click on the taskbar, Edge opens. Depending on what I want to do, the left click is the click that really creates an action, that does something. The right click, I like to call it the button that answers my questions. And you'll see why. So, in one of the videos today, I was showing how to empty the recycle bin quite easily. So, if I asked myself the question, how do I empty the recycle bin? I would put my mouse pointer on the recycle bin and right click on it. And behold, one of the options is empty recycle bin. Say I want to delete a file on my desktop. What I could do is right click the file that I want to delete, and here in the options, hey, I've got delete. Maybe I want to change something on my desktop, change the options of my desktop. What could I do? Well, I leave it somewhere on my desktop where there's no icons, right click, hey, I've got all sorts of options including display settings, personalize my display, and other options. Think of the right click as being a menu. It's a contextual menu with all the options that usually a user will want to do with an object, with something. For example, I'm on the internet. I'm going to right click on the web page where I am now. Well, I've got select all, print, inspect element, view source. Depending on your browser, it's different. Each browser will have different options. Say I'm on the Google logo and I right click. What does it do? Nothing in this case because it's blocked, but if I go into images and let's do a test. Let's search for any type of image. Now I've got this here. If I right click here, look at that, I got save picture as. That's interesting. I've got open in a new tab. Maybe I want to see this picture in the new tab. I can click there and here we go. I've got that picture. Now it brought me the website, but and many options. It's going to give you a here we go, the different options that you want. Save pictures, share pictures. You can copy the picture and do something with it. Depending on where you are, it is different. If I'm at the top in the taskbar, if I right click, look at that, I've got paste, I've got undo, I've got select all. So I've got a different option every time. If I'm in Word, well, right click gives me a different option wherever I am. So basically test, let's select test. Let's do a selection of here, right click. Basically, here we go. We've got cut, copy, you got font, change the font, wherever you want. Different options depending on where you are. So if you're asking yourself a question, how to customize something, how to delete something, how to send something to a USB thumb drive, right click on your object, right click on what you are looking at that you want to do an action with. Check out what is in the menu. And you know what? I can bet you 75% of what you are searching for, if not more, will be in that menu. So left button is the button that gives you an action that lets you do something. Right button or right click is the button that has a menu of options, often with what you want to do. So it's, the button that has, most of the time, answers to your own questions. A good computer user usually uses the right click quite a lot because it simplifies life in doing a lot of the functionalities in Windows. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe to my channel. You'll be informed when new videos are online. Give us thumbs up if you like the videos, and hopefully you'll continue watching us on this channel.